First quarter of the 1984 second semi-final between Hawthorn and Essendon from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Overcast conditions at the MCG before a huge crowd. Madden gets the first tap. Byrne goes the thump on. Hawthorn kicking right. Thompson on Judge. Caught. Brereton out to Russo. Russo wide and up towards full forward. McCarthy in front. Can't take the mark. It's touched there by Weston and the ball hustled over the line by Clark for Essendon. So the first forward thrust going Hawthorn's way. It will be a boundary throw in. Left forward pocket for Hawthorn. Madden got a mile in the air, picked up by Thompson. He's well caught by Judge. Handballs it over the line. It will be a free kick.
Good tackle by Judge that time, Robert.
Yes, he really forced Thompson to put that over the boundary line. And Judge now right on the boundary line.
Well, he's not a bad kick as a rule, but it'll be a miracle goal from there. Hit the post. 1 point, first score of the game going to Hawthorn, and that came up at the 1 minute mark.
Ball back into play again. Chance big fella Walsh taken off the pack that time by McCarthy. Hawthorn looking good at the start of this match. Oh, Judge, a beautiful mark over the top of Thompson. A great mark. And this fella's one of the most dangerous forwards in the business. There it is again.
DP Domenico running right across the ground to say congratulations for McCarthy for winning that ball and putting it down the ground. And that's where the value of the DP Domenicos, they just thrive on their team success, not just getting the ball themselves.
We're just over the 4 minute mark. Hawthorn going for their first goal by Judge. And I think he's shredded that one through for a goal. So Hawthorn move on to 1 goal, 9 points. With the Bombers yet to score, just on the 4.5 minute mark of the first quarter.
Pete, those rumours were true. Carey and Bradbury out of the side.
Yes, the mail was good, Bob.
And Folds and Thompson going to the half. As we watch on replay, McCarthy taking it off the pack, puts the ball forward, and we watch a lovely mark by Judge. He had the sit on Thompson. It was one of those occasions when there wasn't much that young Thompson could possibly do.
Approaching the 5 minute mark of the first quarter, it's Hawthorn by 9 in the second semi-final. Byrne against Madden in the ruck. Madden's done better so far, but it's early days yet. Knocked away again by Madden. Byrne bleeding from the mouth, or nose it would appear at the present stage. Folds puts Essendon into attack for the first time in the game. A wobbly punt kick up the half forward. Robertson goes to spoil. Mew has the mark. And the 15-metre penalty too will be applied. Not sure who punched that away, but it doesn't matter. Mew up towards the centre circle, trying to find Tuck. Doesn't get a favourable bounce. Neagle gets offloaded. The umpire calls play on. Neagle trying to get a hand pass out to Walsh. Now it rebounds to Folds. He's caught and drops it. The umpire still calls play on. Here's Judge. He's in everything so far. That could be second goal. It's close. It's there. It's 2 goals to Judge.
Well, a great start for Hawthorn. Those 2 quick goals, Bob. That lifts the team morale completely, doesn't it?
Yes, it's great tackling. We first of all saw Nagel tackled, and then as on replay, there's Nagel. He's tackled quickly. Folds comes in and Tuck does a great, superb job. And it was really set up by those 2 tackles, even though Judge, what a lovely kick it is to go through the centre.
Second semi-final action, 5 3/4 minutes gone. Knocked down by Madden again. Chance for Baker, too high. That'll be a free kick. And Baker to take the free kick for the Bombers. He'll put them into attack. A 15-metre penalty applied by the umpire. He's gone wide. The hand pass is on to Hurd. Essendon swing into attack.
Another hand pass back to Baker. Oh, he copped the heavy one that time from Wallace. There's a chance now for Hurd to recover. Grabbed by the foot. It'll be a free kick. But that stopped him in his tracks. This gives the Hawthorn defenders a chance to pick up their men down there on the forward line. You couldn't hold that one. Swab got one on the head. They pile in there. Pushed out by Madden. A scrimmage developing again. And the umpire will ball it up at centre-half forward for Essendon. Essendon at the moment struggling. 2 goals, 3-15 Hawthorn to the Bombers yet to score. Just on the 7 minute mark of this first quarter. Knocked out. Oh, he's bleeding very heavily. Byrne as the ball finally comes back to Neagle. A shot at goal. Coming in to meet it now. Will it beat him? It's beaten him. It's a goal by Neagle. A good shot. A great shot for goal. And the Bombers are now 1 goal, 6 points to Hawthorn, 2-3-15.
Yes, a great snap shot by Merv Nagel, and it would really give him a lift as you watch under pressure. And it's amazing that you can see players kick as far as that when he's kicking under pressure and over the shoulder.
Back in the centre again.
From the other angle, we see Nagel and O'Halloran desperately trying to get there, but unable to.
There she is. Byrne bleeding very heavily as Madden gets the knockout. Punched on by Lester Smith. Russo tries to get a hand pass. He's grabbed, but spins out of the pack beautifully. A hand pass coming over to Swab. Not a good kick. Down there, and Thompson's grabbed. They're tackling him pretty well. The ball knocked away again. Is it going out for Brereton? Taps it on smartly. A chance for Little Loveridge. He'll have a snapshot at goal. Will he make the distance? No, he's off target, and the ball is out of bounds. So it's out of bounds in the forward pocket, right against the point post, and a penalty free kick to go down there to Western. Ball back into play again. DiPierdomenico couldn't hold that. Grabbed by Wallace. A hand pass coming out now to Lester Smith in a bit of trouble. Gets a hand pass back to DiPierdomenico. A running shot at goal. It's right through to the middle. And that's their third. A great goal by DiPierdomenico. And good play by Lester Smith.
Yes,
3 goals, 3-21. Hawthorn to Western, 1 goal, 6 points.
And Lester Smith getting one to go on with after he got that one across. Lester Smith got the hand pass.
That'll be filed, I think, for future reference.
I think he's worried because he got the goal that mattered with DiPierdomenico kicking it.
8.5 minutes gone. First quarter. Byrne and Madden. Won by Madden again. He hasn't lost one so far. Picked up by Tuck, though, but Hawthorn are onto that. Brereton, just about a mark. Not paid by the umpire, and a correct decision. Hand pass by Judge is nullified. Ezard's kick is a short one. Back towards centre field where he finds Watson. Oh, dispossessed beautifully. Great tackle, Byrne. Out wide towards centre wing. Wood is there. Knocked away from him. In goes Donnell for Essendon. Donnell long up towards centre half forward. Looking for Danaher. Knocked away from him. Schwab the chance. The run of the ball. Not bad. Picked up by Tuck. Tuck at left centre wing. A short pass. He's chipped it up towards Judge. Hawthorn's best player, and that'll be a 15-metre penalty.
Philly's playing the part of young Thompson.
Did stop him though, Lou.
Yeah, but there was no doubt he had the mark. Now this gives him a chance to lob this in the goal square, Pete. They're vital free kicks they give away.
Judge about 55 metres out. Not a bad boot into the 10-metre square. And a goal. Touched.
See, that was the foolish part about Thompson giving that. It gave Judge a chance to get within distance, Bob.
Yeah, so I think they work on the theory that let's make him worry about what's coming next.
Ball back into play towards the members' end side. Lester Smith can't complete the mark. Green, haven't seen much of him so far. Ball kept in play, or is it? No, the boundary umpire said it was out, and we'll see a boundary throw in between right half forward flank and right forward pocket for Hawthorn. Madden and McCarthy. One by Madden. Knocked back by Lester Smith to Tuck. Fires out a quick hand pass, trying to find Russo. Succeeds in doing that. Russo shoots at goal, and he's stopped it. So Hawthorn playing well in the first quarter. 10.5 minutes in, and the scoreboard 4-4-28 to 1 goal, 6 points.
A wonderful piece of team play by Michael Tuck. It was a superb piece. Lester Smith in the thick of things again. And I cannot understand the Essendon half forwards bringing a player like Lester Smith down into the attacking zone. All you're doing is putting good players into attack.
Just over the 10-minute mark.
He's had a hand in 2 of the goals so far, Lou.
Certainly has, Bob. 22 points the difference in favour of Hawthorn. Knocked out by Madden to no avail. Tuck couldn't pick that one up. Finally picked up this time by Swamp. They go back into attack. They seem to be doing this all the time in this first. Oh, Matthews has nearly grabbed that mark. Still it comes out now. Grabbed here by Fowles. A hand pass. That was Donnell. Finally it's cleared away by Weston. Danaher's got the mark. Now there's a chance for the Bombers to go further forward as it goes up there towards the full forward position. Oh, great mark to Madden.
Hawker coming on.
Hawker coming on, and
Thompson off.
Thompson off. Well, a couple of mistakes. That mistake Thompson made on Judge a moment ago would have been the cause of that. Now Madden's got a chance to put their second goal on the board. He's about 40 metres out directly in front. They badly need this goal to lift the team's morale. There it is. It's a goal and a beauty. So Essendon are now 2 goals, 12 points to Hawthorn, 4 goals, 4-28.
One of the strengths of the Essendon side is the fact that you're able to take a player like Madden out of the ruck. As we watch on replay, Terry Danaher take it and able to play on, swing it across. And Madden, when he does come out of the ruck, he's not just an ordinary player up forward. He's a very, very dangerous player.
Ball up out there on that half-forward line for Essendon, about 70 metres out from their goal. Madden got the knockdown. A hurried kick by Swap back to Neagle. They swamp him there. He can't get clear. Umpire said it's hold the ball.
That's what I call harsh.
Pretty tough on him. He made the move. It's DiPierdomenico. Oh, there's a free kick. It'll go back there to to Neagle. He was knocked out to Di Pierdomenico, tried to break clear by a Hawthorn player. Didn't quite get the Hawthorn player that did it. McCarthy, and a good decision by the umpire. So we see Nagel ready to send them deep into attack from that half-forward flank. It's a long kick up there up the centre half-forward. Madden couldn't hold the mark. Down goes Loveridge. A hand pass comes out to Williams. A fumble. Finally, it's Wood breaking clear. Usually a pretty long kick for goal. He'll probably have a pot shot here. It's a long kick, but he's off target, and the ball will be out of bounds on the full. And a penalty free kick to go down there to Mew, and we're just on the 23-minute mark. 12 points the difference.
Ball up towards centre wing. Harvey and Schwab. Good hip and shoulder by Neagle. Di Pierdomenico up ends him into the fence. In front is Ayres, and a strong mark.
Tell you what, Peter, Neagle's playing a pretty solid game out there.
Neagle's doing well.
It's a good duel. They're both doing well.
But Essendon playing probably the better football after the opening 10-minute onslaught by Hawthorn. Robertson. Hawthorn breaking down across the centre at the moment. Folds. That was a shocking kick. Folger's kick up towards half-forward. Danaher. Good fist away by Mew. Watson. Clark. Danaher in front. Can't take the mark. Madden, oh, lovely knock on to Izzard on the goal.
Great play by Madden. Sensational play.
A wonderful piece of play by Simon Madden. And Essendon really applying pressure at the moment. Hawthorn, although they started and really controlled the game early in the piece, it's Essendon who are doing the better, playing the better football at the present moment.
Out it goes now to Wood and Russo. Russo flies, got his hand, but Wood used better anticipation. He goes down as he tries to get out of the back. A hand pass back to the Flying Dutchman, Van der Haar. Over it goes again, and it's Foles driving it across the centre half forward. Flying, oh, great mark there to O'Halloran. O'Halloran takes the mark and a 15-metre penalty against Hurd. Could be another one. So it's nearly 30 metre. Now he's bringing him back. A short pass, it'll be okay. Byrne out there bleeding from the nose. Umpire's calling it back. There's the 30-metre penalty. I thought it would have been double.
Penalised the side.
Well, it is a bit of bad umpiring that time. We don't criticise the umpires too frequently. The ball goes back there towards the full forward position. Players set themselves. Matthews got his hands to it. Couldn't hold the mark. Back it comes now towards Brereton. He's having a bit of trouble getting clear. Ball knocked out again. Weston tucks there too. Tries to get it out. Kicked off the ground by Nobby Clark. A short pass to Matthews from Russo. It's all right, and he's well within kicking distance.
Lovely piece of play by Peter Russo. He had a quick look. I thought was going to have a shot at goal in the first place, but he saw Matthews on his own, and a superb pass by Peter Russo.
Well, he's only about 15 metres out, if that, directly in front. And of course, Hawthorn in front by 8 points. There's the kick on its way. He doesn't miss those, Matthews, and it's through for a goal. So that's his first. Hawthorn 5 goals, 6:36 to Essendon 3-4-22.
That's what Lee Matthews first came from Chelsea, and Hawthorn very lucky in that period to get a number of players from down that particular zone. We don't see him put the ball through, but a great goal, a good play by Russell.
Now Halloran favours the members' stand side. He's trying to find Curran. He doesn't take the mark. Neagle's off. He could score from there. Long shot by the Essendon centre man is a goal. So 2 goals to Neagle, and Essendon really looking the goods now. The Bombers 4-5-29, Hawthorn 5-6-36.
A wonderful piece of play by Neagle, and you can see there determination written all over Neagle's face. It's, on replay now, we watch a lovely kick, and Neagle really looked a determined play.
It'll be Byrne against, there'll be a free kick to Byrne against Merritt. And he looks pretty battered too with that blood nose.
But he wishes Ian Payton was on the bench.
You see the ball now at centre half forward, and Byrne will go for the long kick, but the 2 high flyers haven't marked too well today, Curran and Brereton so far. There it is on its way. It's a high one. McCarthy in the front posse. The ball hits the deck. Walker's grab, gets a wild hand pass out. Wood overruns the ball. Down goes Russo. Plenty of fumbling as Curran gets a hand pass to Matthews. Another one over to Brereton. A snap at goal, but it won't make the distance. As they go now for Neagle to go the knock on. Di Pierdomenico right down there in the forward pocket. Spins out of the pack beautifully. Straightens up, fires it for the goals, and that'll be through. What a beauty by Di Pierdomenico. A ripper. That's his second.
Well, it's an amazing duel out there on that wing. Nagel has kicked 2 goals. Di Pierdomenico, excuse me, now with 2 goals. And both players doing a wonderful job for their side.
Well, he's the Hercules of Hawthorn, no doubt about that.
What's this doing down there?
I think he's wandered down the ground with his opponent, and I think that's where Essendon, are falling into the trap of bringing Hawthorn defenders, good players, into the play.
The ball back into play again. Off the top of the pack, a chance now for Brereton to break clear. Taps the ball over to DP at a minute ago. Grabbed too high that time by Welch, but he stopped him in his tracks. It was a good tackle because he was off and running, Bob.
Yes, he had to stop him, and there was if he didn't tackle and didn't stop him, then they would have been on down the ground.
Well, okay, the free kick going to DP at a minute ago, plus a 15-metre penalty, so he could land this right in the goal square. They want a couple of those Hawthorn high flyers to take a mark. They haven't done so yet. A short pass, a dangerous one. No, it's okay. Matthews getting away from Duckworth, taking the mark. And he's only about 30 metres out from goal directly in front, and Lethal's already kicked one goal so far.
Harvey off and Donnell back.
And Hawthorn leading by 12 points. If he's successful with this kick, that'll put him 18 points in front. Going for goal number 2. There it is on its way. And that's another goal to lethal Lee Matthews. And Hawthorn's score moves on now to 7 goals, 749 to Essendon 4-7-31.
DP at a minute ago letting Walsh know that there's a goal on the board. He certainly went down the ground and virtually said to Walsh, well, there's one for you.
Matthews lining up his shot for goal number 2. Madden and McCarthy. Picked up by Hawker. Hawker's kick is a high one, could be dangerous. 3 Hawthorn players are there. They all spoiling each other though. And it's left to Brian Wood with the easiest kick he'll get all day. Out towards centre wing, and the mark is taken there by Schwab. Was he off?
No. No way, Pete.
I thought he was.
Well, you make up your own mind on that one. Schwab from right centre wing looks for Brereton. He's been well covered by Walsh at the moment. Lester Smith goes the tap on. Picked up by Robertson. Robertson to Byrne. Byrne, oh, lovely tackle! Ridden into the ground and holding the ball.
And by the smallest player on the ground too.
Good tackle by the little Essendon rover. Didn't see him coming or hear him. Must have light feet.
A lack of talk by the Hawthorn players there.
Yes. Nobby Clark taking the mark at right centre wing. He's gone for a pass to Folds. Folds a short pass again out to Danaher. He doesn't miss those marks. Danaher right half forward, about 50 metres from goal. He too has gone for a pass. He's looking for a big grab. The 2 guys are there. They both miss it. Schwab, hurried hand pass. Lester Smith, went the wrong way. Free kick to
Lester Smith.
Might have been a bit lucky there, Bob.
No, it's another head-high tackle, Pete.
Lester Smith has gone for a pass. It's a shocker. And the mark taken by Madden, who decides to play on, and that's okay. He's got it out to Weston. What's he doing up there? And the full-back is going to kick a goal.
Bad kick that time by Lester Smith, who's played a pretty good game up to the stage of the match too, Bob.
Yes, but kicks like that, Lou, there's absolutely no excuse for them whatsoever. And it's virtually handing away a goal, and a very casual approach, and absolutely no excuse for that. On replay we watch as Weston puts it through, and whilst that replay is going on, Curran off the ground, Eade on the ground for Hawthorn.
11 points the difference. We approach the 21-minute mark of the second term. Knocked down to Folds. His kick is a short one. DP Domenico getting one hand to it. Neagle showing a great turn of speed for the Bombers, but fumbles. He's caught. Gets the hand pass on to Ezard, who gets around Wallace. Ezard puts it high in towards centre field. There's 2 of them there, and they could have raffled it. It comes to Danaher. Danaher lobs it high. Easy mark, taken there by Donnell. Essendon players running everywhere. Hawthorn defence in total disarray just for that moment. And the easy grab is taken by Baker. He's only about 15 metres out from goal.
Hawthorn having a bit of a snooze at the moment too, Peter.
Yes, as I said, their defence in total disarray there. Baker moving quickly down the ground. Shouldn't miss. He hasn't. It's a goal. Baker's first, and Essendon looking pretty good. 6-9 to 7-8 at the MCG.
It's great teamwork by the Essendon side there. They ran the ball away from half-back and into the centre to Terry Danaher. On replay now we watch as Donnell takes the mark, And Essendon have done a great job in containing those real running players of Hawthorn, such as Russell Green. Shane Hurd hasn't had a lot of kicks himself, but he's certainly put Green out of business.
Essendon are within 5 points now at the 22-minute mark of the second term, and there's a free kick to Hawthorn from the centre bounce. It will be taken by Michael Byrne. The Essendon player obviously had gone over the line. So Byrne to put Hawthorn into attack.
It's a long kick over the half-forward line. Players set themselves. Grabbed out of the pack by Walsh. A hand pass back to Matt, back to Walsh again. And they take the ball away from the danger zone. Watson got the chance to mark. Fumble that one, try to get up too high, but he recovers beautifully. A hand pass coming out there to Ezard. Over to Van der Haar. Another one back to Williams. Back it goes to Van der Haar. His tackle is at the trip. Umpire said it might be a trip. Yes, it is. It'll be a free kick to him. I thought he got him a bit low.
I thought he grabbed him by the waist in the first place.
We'll see that again, Bob, and see what you think of the umpire's decision.
He grabbed him by the waist first. He finished up around the feet, see?
He's got him by the legs for sure.
Eventually, but I would have paid the fair tackle.
Okay, a chance now to put the Bombers in front. They're trailing by 5 points. The Flying Dutchman with the ball. Van der Haar right on the kick-off mark. Directly in front. He'd have to fall over to miss this one. There it is on its way, and it's a goal. So the Bombers have hit the front. The first time for the match at the 23.5-minute mark of the second quarter. 7 goals, 9.51. Essendon to Hawthorn, 7.850.
Essendon have done well to come back. They've tightened up across the half-back line. Walsh doing a wonderful job at centre half-back, and I think that Hawthorn have erred in playing Brereton. Even though he did well after getting KO'd last week, you certainly must feel the effects, and Brereton doing none of the running around that he normally does.
Well, they take Karen off. They should have taken Brereton off, left Karen out there, Bob.
Good move. Good point.
So here we go again. Essendon in front by a point for the first time for the match, and the crowd really on their feet. That's the Essendon crowd in particular. Knocked out, hurried kick by Wallace. There's a good mark taken by Hawker, but he's going to pay it. Yes, I thought so. I think Hawker's playing down there a half-back on Judge too, Bob.
Yes, well, when Thompson was taken off the ground, Hawker came on and went straight to half-back and has curtailed Judge because he did start off in great form.
Well, that may have been a free kick to Mew for interference. The ball finally comes out, but the umpires nabbed them, and he'll ball it up out there at half-forward, about 60 metres, 70 metres out from the Essendon goal. We're just on the 25-minute mark, and Essendon in front by a point. Great recovery because they were looking a bit sick in the early part of this quarter as we see Ezard trying to get through the pack. The umpire said he had no hope of getting rid of it, and it'll be a ball up. Around about the same position, about 65 metres out from goal. Looking a lot better, the Bombers. Knocked out by Madden, grabbed here by Baker. A hand pass out to Danaher. This looks dangerous. A shot at goal. It'll be good. It'll be a goal. So there's 7 points in front. Hit a time on by about 16 seconds. 8 goals, 9.57. Essendon to Hawthorn, 7.850.
And playing much better than Hawthorn at the present moment. As we watch on replay. Madden gets the tap. It's well taken by Baker. A lovely hand pass wide to Danaher. And Terry Danaher doesn't need many opportunities.
5 goals this quarter to Essendon. Essendon taking Hawthorn apart at the moment. They've added 5 for the term. Hawthorn have only kicked 2. Hawthorn stars not sighted at the moment. Judge has been quiet. Brereton's been quiet. Green has been quiet.
Well, they're having trouble up forward. They've got no one to take a mark with Curran off the ground and Brereton not playing. Well, they're usually the 2 high flyers, but that's their biggest problem down there. And Matthews well covered by Duckworth.
Knocked away by Byrne, picked up by Russo. He gives it to Tuck. Tuck's high kick up to half forward. McCarthy in front has it punched away from him. Essendon doing nothing wrong at the moment. Russo to DP Domenico. He's certainly trying. DP Domenico's kick is close. It's a goal, Bertie. 3 goals to Bertie. By far Hawthorn's best player. And Hawthorn come a little bit closer, 8-9 to 8-8 at the MCG.
When you say that, Pete, he's their best player, but Neagle's playing a fine game on him too, Bob.
Yes, both players have been wonderful for their side. But Russo, who got the hand pass out to DP Domenico then, he too has been a great player for Hawthorn.
15-metre penalty against Essendon for the kick-off. That's the second time it's happened today. So we're right at the 30-minute mark, and the Bombers leading by 2 points as Wood goes off the ground.
A great quarter by Essendon as Tuck takes it at half-back for Hawthorn. Tuck streaming downfield, long kick towards their centre-half forward position. Matthews has to go the punch away from Duckworth, but it comes out to Russo at half forward. He'll look for a hand pass. No, he's gone long. Who's in the square? Brereton. He's done nothing so far. Walsh has had him covered. Brereton's got the mark. How did he get it?
Well, that's what's got to happen. Brereton's got to take a mark, Pete.
His first mark.
The siren, Pete.
Yes, the siren has gone. Let's watch it again. He looked hopelessly out of position here.
Yes, he read that beautifully, Brereton. Kept his eye on the ball all the way.
It's his, I'll check with our statistician, his first mark. First mark at the half-time siren and a chance to put Hawthorn in front. Only his fourth kick. Might give him some confidence if he kicks it, and the result is a goal, so Hawthorn will lead at half-time. But a great quarter by Essendon nonetheless. Hawthorn 9-8-62, Essendon 8-10-58. Third quarter now, the resumption of play. Hawthorn leading by only 4 points after they got a goal right on the half-time siren by Brereton, knocked away by Byrne. Tuck's knock-on not effective. He tries to barge his way through. And Williams diving on top of the ball. The umpire, I think, will ball it up. No, he's let it go. It's socked out by Curran back onto the ground. Chance for Walsh. Harvey. High kick. Only travels about 10 metres, but it went about 25 up in the air. Or Van der Haar just letting Gary Ayres know that he's there. And gets a 15-metre penalty to boot.
We're due for a burst of rain, Pete. The thunder is pretty loud out there.
Is that what it is, Luke? And it will be a free kick or a ball up. It's a free kick to Essendon to be taken by Merritt. Merritt at left half-back flank for the Bombers. Chips it up towards centre wing. The pass looks okay. Almost a mark to Van der Haar. He's certainly got a height advantage on Gary Ayres. Harvey gets around three of them. Up to full forward, trying to find Madden, who started at full forward this term. Baker, good hand pass to Madden. Mew gets caught. Holding the ball. No, says the umpire. It will be a bounce about 15 metres out from the Essendon goal. Making 20. Madden can't palm it down to a rover. Tuck trying to break clear, not having much success. And once again we'll see a bounce about 2 or 3 metres further out from goal. Still that light rain falling. It's going to make the conditions pretty greasy. Ball socket out of the pack finally. Picked up by Harvey. He fumbles, tries to get past Di-Pierdomenico. Not successful. Two Essendon players collide. Di-Pierdomenico looking for a hand pass. No one there. Watson it was, gets the kick away. Byrne goes the punch on, picked up by Neagle. He's caught by his opponent Di-Pierdomenico, who comes out with the ball. Birdie crashes his way through. Curran, now Hawthorn running. They haven't been doing that for a while. Brereton only kick number 5. A long shot at goal is pretty close, and he's put it through, I think, for his second. Great effort. So Hawthorn come back again, 10-8-68 to 8-10-58.
Good play on the part of Curran. That was the boy we said should be back on the ground, Bob.
Yes, also good play by Di-Pierdomenico as he broke that tackle, got the hand pass out to Curran. Lovely hand pass by Curran. Brereton also, I think someone must have had a word in his ear and told him he's got to start moving around that ground because he has now started to lead up and run back.
Byrne and Madden. Tuck fumbles unaccountably. Over the line again, is it? Yes, and another boundary throw to take place, this time a little bit further around, only about 5 metres in it though. Still in Essendon's forward pocket. Knocked down by Byrne. No one making any headway at all. Once again a boundary throw in, or will it be a free kick? It might be a free kick perhaps. Umpire indicating where it will be. It will be taken by Donnell, who decides to play on. Well, he's clear. Goes out wide, beautiful lead. No, Di-Pierdomenico chipping in, gives it to Ayres, and Hawthorn get clear.
A long kick, good play by Di-Pierdomenico. Oh, well picked up by Duckworth. Beautiful play, a bad hand pass. Only it comes from Clark back to Merritt. He fumbles the ball. Out to Duckworth again. There's a bit of a run now as we see the ball picked up by Hawker. Out there at half forward, a pass. It's a ripper. Matt couldn't hold that. Danaher spins out of the pack as a hurried shot. Watson. Oh, he's down, but he'll get the penalty, but doesn't matter. He's well in front. Robertson copped him, and he's not too sweet with this Essendon crowd after last year's grand final. On the scene a bit late, but I don't think he could stop that time.
I don't think there was much in it anyway. I don't think it worries Watson, and I'm sure Watson will We'll let him see what's happened. It's gone right through for a goal, but it was great play by Duckworth.
Just on the 7-minute mark, it's 9 goals, 10-64 Essendon. To Hawthorn, 10-9-69, a difference of 5 points.
On replay, we see as it comes out to Hawker. Hawker puts the ball forward. Madden couldn't quite take the mark, and Terry Danaher gets the kick into the square where Watson's there waiting. On the scene comes Robertson, but there was nothing vicious in that whatsoever.
5 points the difference at the 9.5-minute mark of the quarter. Knocked down by Big Madden. Williams, a shot at goal as well off target. It's out of bounds on the full. And a free kick will be taken by Hawthorn's David O'Halloran at left back pocket. He's gone for a pass. Chris Mew. And gets a 15-metre penalty. There must have been about 40 of those today, truly. Up the centre wing. Merritt. Oh, paddles it beautifully in front of him and comes out with the ball. The Essendon ruckman goes for a pass to his partner in crime in Simon Madden, and he takes the mark at right half full. Or forward pocket, to be more precise. He's only about 25 metres from goal. And as Lou would say, he's on the right side for a left foot. Is that okay?
Well, he's on the right side for a left footer because they hooked the ball in, Pete, and he just about kicked this one, I'd reckon. That's providing he's not a right footer.
You work out that at home, good luck to him. He's done it. That's a goal. Essendon in front again in the third quarter. Madden putting through his second goal, and the scoreboard on 7's Big League. Essendon 70, Hawthorn 69.
Yes, and the Essendon players really doing disciplined jobs around the field. But on replay now, a lovely goal from Simon Madden.
It's a 15-metre penalty again. That's the third they've had given them, Hawthorn. O'Halloran goes for the long kick back towards DP Domenico. Jumps, he's got the mark. Played a great game today, but Neagle's not far behind him. That's his opponent. DP Domenico drives the ball, looking for Matthews. Duckworth is having well covered, but not that time. A great mark. He's off like a shot. Matthews, a hand pass to Brereton. Straightens up, fires. But he's off target. Could have put that one through, had the chance of a lifetime. And the difference still 1 point in favour of Essendon. 71 plays 70. We're just on the 12-minute mark of the third quarter in the Big League in this second semi-final. Ball back into play again. There's a chance now for Green. Langford on the ground and McCarthy offers. Green goes for a pass. It's a dangerous one, but marked there by Wallace. Now he's well within kicking distance. You can see the picture on the screen there, but it's a difficult shot. He'd only be about 35 metres out. And Hawthorn badly needing this goal to regain the lead. Straightens up, fires. Oh, that's a pretty good kick for goal. So Hawthorn have hit the front again. They go on to 11 goals, 10-76 to Essendon, 10 goals, 11-71.
Terry Wallace kicking his first goal, and a good piece of play. On replay, diving forward, but we saw the teamwork there of Green and Robertson. And if those two players can really get into motion, then I'm sure we'll see a lift in the Hawthorn side.
And we'll see a throw in on centre wing. Clark's kick a short one. Donnell in front should mark, and does, in front of Lester Smith. He decides to play on, goes up towards centre half forward. And old Madden about a week and a half late there. Loveridge, short kick, marked by Wallace. Wallace likewise a pass, trying to find Russo. Oh, must be a free against Harvey.
I don't know, I think Russo ducked for that one. He looked for the free kick all the way. There wasn't much Harvey could do about it.
Russo from centre field. Well, Merritt's got his name on this one. And gets a 15-metre penalty. No, he doesn't, says the umpire. I thought he was going to pay a 15-metre penalty. Out to Neagle, who's had a great deal with DP Domenico. Loveridge can't take the mark. Izzard right there with him. Picked up by Clark, doing a great job. Clark's hand pass is effective, and the Bombers will swing into attack again. That's Clark's kick up towards half forward. Harvey's there. Danaher. Yes, no, yes.
Great mark. Well, it looked as though O'Halloran was going to mark this one. He was all set for Pete. That's a great effort by Danaher.
Yes, great effort. He's only about 15 metres out. Shouldn't have any trouble kicking this one. Lead on the ground for Hawthorn now, so Alan Jean's becoming a little bit desperate. Who's Karanoff again. Goal by Danaher. Essendon back in the lead. 2 goals to the Essendon skipper. 7th Big League scoreboard is reading 11-11 to 11-10 in favour of Essendon.
It's a typical captain's mark, that one, as we see Harvey now. Seven's big lead shows on replay. O'Halloran standing his ground, but Danaher coming across, and 2-3 grabs. A lovely mark by a wonderful captain.
Burns' kick is back out there towards the wing position. Legal in front, the back punched away by Madden, away from DP Domenico. A fumble that time by Swabbart finally comes out, and we see the ball driven up there by Loveridge. Browden couldn't hold the mark. Backing up well as Duckworth. He's played a good quarter. He's played well all day, but he's tackled. Still gets the hand pass. The umpire's giving a lot of latitude. Madden copped one a bit high, but they go in after him again. It's Matthews well down there. Oh, down he goes. Nagel copped him a bit high, and the umpire said it'll be a free kick. I think it could be against Matthews, is it? Let's see what happens.
Not going to take it off him.
And some clown throws a can over the fence. Well, that's pretty intelligent stuff. Here's coming off the ground. Pass is effective to Russo. I don't know how they can afford to throw cans these days. They're so expensive. Russo's kick up towards half forward. Langford at the back. Can't take it. Picked up by Brereton. Hurried hand pass. Hurried kick by Wallace. Is close and off target, I think, and through for 1 point to Hawthorn. Taking their total now to 11 goals 12. Scores once again dead level.
Plus you get a refund on the can too, Pete.
Never did it with Phoenix. Duckworth. Long kick. Oh, beautiful mark to Weston. When I say beautiful, he made position well. Weston's kick out wide towards left half forward, looking for Danaher. He's found him. New in hot pursuit. Danaher, the Essendon skipper, has gone for a pass. Lister Smith trying to get in front of Van der Haar. He can't do it. And Essendon's height beginning to tell down there. I think they could be in trouble in the final term, height-wise, Hawthorn. Couldn't understand them leaving Ian Payton out. Into the goal square, big Merritt in front. Ball hits the deck. And a real wrestle developing. Umpire Russo has decided on about 5 metres out from the Essendon goal.
Well, Essendon always looking dangerous up there on the forward line, Pete, because they've got those 3 good marks. On the other hand, Hawthorn have got no one to take the big mark down there at the moment.
Not at the moment today. Downs favours no one in particular. Now 2 Essendon players are there. It's Williams. He fires with the right foot. Any score puts Essendon in front. Hit the post, did it, or is it a goal? It's a goal. So Essendon in front by 6 points. 84-78.
It's a wonderful goal by Williams, and really on replay now. You can watch as Terry Danaher forces the ball forward. Williams picks it up, and that's a great goal. It really floating around in the breeze, swings back, and a delighted Darren Williams.
A goal the difference at the 21.5-minute mark of this third quarter in favour of Essendon. And Hawthorn could be in a little bit of bother. Well, knocked out that time by Madden, pushed on by Hurd, grabbed by Watson, still gets a kick over the half-forward line. All tapped away again by Ezzard. Ezzard going out for the big fella Merritt. He goes down. O'Halloran's got a chance to pick it up. He doesn't mess it up. He's given a difficult hand pass to Loveridge. Another one coming back here to Russo. He goes down but recovers okay. Back it goes to Tuck. Tuck back to Russo. They're messing about a bit now. It's Robertson. Balks. Goes for a dash. He leaves Neagle for that as he drives the ball up there towards the big fella Burn. Redden's at the back. Couldn't hold the mark. They can't grab it, but there's Duckworth. I don't know whether he meant to pass that one, but it came off okay. Back to Walsh. Dangerous. But he shrugs Matthews off. Another hand pass. And they get out of the danger zone through Weston. Let's see if he can get rid of it. He goes down. Foles tries to get rid of it. We see McCarthy can't get clear, or is it Curran? The umpire will ball it up.
Was that a strange hand pass, Bob?
I couldn't understand it.
It's unbelievable.
Well, he should have gone for the kick when you're in a desperate position down there in defence. I don't know why they mess about with hand passing. McCarthy against Matt, grabbed by Wallace, a fumble. Now Tuck's got it, a hurried kick up there towards Matthews and Duckworth, having a great battle. Duckworth in the front posse, goes the punch. He's beaten Matthews there as it comes out to DP at Domenico. A hurried shot at goal. Oh, I think he's put it through for a goal. Yes, he is. That's his 4th. Oh, is he a menace, this guy? So it's dead level again. 12 goals, 12-84. Hawthorn to Essendon the same score. 23 or just on 23 and a half minutes gone.
Well, once again, we see the remarkable endeavour of DP Domenico as Duckworth doing everything right against Matthews, but DP Domenico reading it well, swinging around, and a great goal for Hawthorn.
Back into play again by Mew. Hawthorn being let down. There's no one can take a mark, really. A hand pass coming out from Russo over to Loveridge at half back. Goes for a pass. It's a bit long for Langford. Coming into meet him now as Hurd gets the hand pass back. Pushed away by Ed. Good play. Oh, Russell Green's not having a great day today. Scoops it back to the wrong man. It's Hurd getting a hand pass out to Donnell. And the Bombers go back into attack. Good plays. He gets around Roberts and a hand pass coming over to Watson. A long shot up there. Baker's got the sit coming in there as he goes after the ball again. Now he'll turn and fire. This looks dangerous. It'll be a goal. That's his second. So it's 13-14, 92 Essendon to Hawthorn. 12 goals, 12-84. A difference of 8 points and the Bombers starting to look good.
Yes, and Hawthorn making a few elementary errors at the moment. Poor pass by Loveridge on the wing, and although it was a poor pass, I felt that Langford should have gotten to the ball, and he waited for it to bounce. It didn't quite bounce to him. Then Russell Green wasn't able to top things off.
And the mark taken by the Essendon skipper Danaher, well downfield. Essendon looking a good side at the moment. Byrne decides to go for a run and a bounce. A pass. Eid marking it half forward. He too has gone for a pass. Matthews leads out and takes the grab. So Matthews a chance to put Hawthorn to within a point at the 29-minute mark of the term.
Pete, you can't rest when you're on Matthews. Duckworth's done a fine job, but Matthews is always ready to break away, isn't he?
Matthews has kicked 2 goals from 35 metres out. Can he make it 3? Goal umpire doesn't move. It's a goal. So 3 goals to Lee Matthews, and Hawthorn come to within a point of Essendon once more. 13-14, 92 to 13-13, 91.
As we've spoken about the duel on the wing, but Duckworth and Matthews. Duckworth has been a wonderful fullback, really, but Matthews has still got 3 goals.
On Seven's Big League, it's the final quarter of the 1984 second semi-final. Essendon leading Hawthorn 92 to 91 after they outscored them in the previous 2 quarters. Picked up by Williams. Williams' kick is a short one. Tuck has to fist the ball clear. Back towards centre field. Williams again has the chance to put Essendon into attack. Can't do so. Watson fires out a hand pass. Knock on by Izzard. Knock on by Van der Haar. Lester Smith is there. Bad hand pass. Loveridge is good enough to pick it up ultimately. Out to the point of the square. Reid went a knock on. Back to Watson again. 3 Essendon players in the centre. Robertson has the pace but doesn't get the bounce. Watson again. Up towards half forward. Schwab can't take the mark or can't even spoil. It's no mark to Danaher either, and the umpire watching it pretty closely has decided to ball it up at half forward for the Bombers.
Running on Duckworth, going for the short kick. Gets around Matthews, who nearly copped him that time, but he shrugged him off. A bad bounce, but he's okay. There's no one within Coo. He goes for the long kick over the centre line. Schwab flies, couldn't hold the mark. The ball pushed on again, that time by Russo. Picked up out there by Loveridge. A short kick coming over now to Mew. Another one back to Russo. It was a bad hand pass. Williams nearly copped him. He finishes up running into Danaher. It's a bad kick. Going after it now is Big Byrne. Breaks clear, goes for a pass. It's a beauty and a mark taken here by Brereton. Be good distance out from goal. Scores a dead level. There's the kick on its way. He's hooked it. Duckworth couldn't hold. There's a chance now. DP and Matthews messed each other up that time as the ball goes back there to centre half forward. Punched away by Robertson. Wallace gets a hand pass. Back there to McCarthy. Back to Eid. Another wide one out there coming there to meet it now as Grievance tapped away by Hurd. Now it's a chance for Judge out there at half forward. He's hooked the ball back to the forward pocket. Matthews flies. Couldn't hold the mark. It'll go for the boundary line. He and Duckworth fighting for it, but it's out of bounds. About 40 metres around from the Hawthorn goal. You see Duckworth in the... No, was it Watson?
Thigh, I think.
Might have been the cramp.
Boundary throw in. Knocked down by Merritt. Off the ground, I think that was Green. And out of bounds, it will be another boundary throw in. This time a little bit closer to Hawthorn's goal, but only marginally. Byrne, number 21. Merritt, 25. They'll do the ruck work. Knocked over the back by Byrne. He's found Judge. Judge trying to get onto the right foot to shoot for goal, which he does. Any score will put Hawthorn in front, and I think he's put it through for a goal. That's 3 goals to Judge. Hawthorn lead by 6 points in the final term. 14-14-98 to 13-14-92.
Well, I wouldn't be jumping around too excited yet if I was Judd, because they've bounced back every time that Hawthorn have hit the front, Bob.
Yes, it's been a great team contest by both sides. On replay now, you see Judge come one way, thought about going onto the left foot and swung back, and Judge kicks his third.
Three goals to Ken Judge, 6 points the difference in favour of Hawthorn. Van der Haar moved to defence. The umpire has found a free kick, certainly penalising the side. It would appear they didn't play the advantage rule there. McCarthy has the free. He's gone out wide to Lester Smith on right centre wing. He's gone for a short pass at Langford, takes the mark at centre half forward. Langford preferred by Alan Jeans to Curran, maybe in view of the greasy conditions.
Well, I wonder if that's a good move, moving Van der Haar down there in defence at this early stage of this quarter, because they're only in front by a goal.
Maybe injured. Langford, usually a long kick. That's a long kick. Off the hands of Van der Haar and Byrne, and out of bounds or a point. It's Langata. And so the scores on Seven's Big League. Hawthorn 99, leading Essendon 92.
7 points the difference, just over the 6-minute mark. Waiting on Duckworth to bring the ball back into play. He's had a great duel with Matthews, but Matthews has kicked 3 goals up to this stage of the game. The ball back into play. Langford and Weston both missed it. At the back of the pack is Watts. He's got a chance to streak away, but Robertson's right on his tail. The kick is not a good one, and a mark taken here at centre half forward by Lester Smith. He's played a fair game today. Heed coming across that time with Neagle. They both dropped it now. Neagle recovers quickly. Takes a wide turn, goes for a pass, not a good one, but it might be all right, and Weston saves it there. Did he pick it up on the first bounce or not?
No, it's a mark.
A mark there to Weston round about the centre field area. 7 points the difference in favour of Hawthorn, but the Bombers always bounce back. They have today, at least. Well, what's that, a free kick to Schwab, and he's played a fair game too, Bob.
Yes, he's done a good job. He's really made some wonderful efforts and just curtailed him down there.
There's Tuck driving the ball back there. Nagel couldn't hold that one. Picked up by Weston, backing up well. The ball over the centre half forward position. Tapped on by Lester Smith. Tapped out again by Robertson. Over to Lester Smith. Another hand pass to Green. He hasn't had many touches today, but he gets this one out okay to Swab. Goes for the long kick. Looking up there for Byrne, and Matthews in front. Oh, he dropped it. Down he goes. The umpire said it might be a free kick. No, he's called play on as Judd spins out of the pack. He's grabbed it, could be dropping the ball against him. It is. Van der Haar's down in a serious... well, he looks as though he's serious. Got one on the face, Van der Haar. A little bit groggy.
Can't help but admire the endeavour of both teams, Lou.
Well, it's been a tough slogging match, and I should imagine the Magpies would be happy about this too, because they play the loser next week in the preliminary final at VFL Park as the ball hits the deck. Still plenty of fumbling as Weston tries to come out of the pack. Gets a hand pass back to Fowles. A hurried kick out there towards that wing position, but there's that little Swab coming up. He's played a fine game today.
Yes, he has.
And Swab's got the mark out there at half back. Hawthorn have been into attack for most of this quarter, and they lead by 7 points. If we wait now for Swab to drive it well up there towards Byrne at the full forward position. Matthews punched away. Chance now for the ball to come back to O'Halloran. Oh, Neagle got out the way that time. A hand pass back to Neagle again. He's clear. Goes for a short pass. Over there to Danaher. Fumbles, but he clears okay now. He goes for a short pass. This looks dangerous as we see Baker running to an open goal. Fires. It'll be good, a goal. So the difference now only 1 point. That's 3 goals to Baker. 14-14, 98 Essendon to Hawthorn. 14-15, 99.
So once again, really set up at the other end of the ground. As Nagel puts the ball down towards Danaher. Danaher does well to trap it. Magnificent pass across to Baker, and you can't give Baker many opportunities because his disposal is superb, and right through the centre it goes.
19 and a half, or just on the 20-minute mark of this last quarter, and a point the difference. Neither side able to get that break. Knocked away by Robertson. It's a hard one. The ball is out of bounds again, about 50 metres around from the Essendon goal, but at least it's in their attacking zone. Hawthorn have headed them off plenty of times today, but the Bombers keep on bouncing back. But both sides will be very tired tonight because it's been a hard slogging game without being, well, there's no spiteful incidents at all. We see a bit of a crash up now. The kick is a high one by Baker. He copped one on the face that time. It comes back to Tucker. Hurried kick back there towards Wallace in the front position. Punched out. Going after it now is Donnell. He's in a bit of trouble, but still gets a hand pass out. There we see, going down that time was little Thompson, breaks clear, drives the ball up, and Ezard's got the mark. But he's a fair distance out from goal, and Ezard's already kicked one goal. He's gone from pass, and Timmy Watson's got the mark about 45 to 50 metres out from goal, directly in front. Well, they're trailing by a point.
It won't be much longer.
And this will put him in front by 5 points if he can kick successfully. Running on Timmy Watson. Played very well since quarter time. A point the difference. The kick is on its way. It's a high one. It's a pretty good one. Now it's touched on the line and scores a dead level.
A goal.
A goal. Oh, I couldn't see the umpire. It's a goal, so the Bombers have hit the front by 5 points. The scoreboard.
Well, not good play on that occasion by the Hawthorn ruckman. He should have been down there helping out. McCarthy should have been down, and whereas O'Halloran had to try and punch that ball away himself. If there'd been 2 players there, it might have made all the difference.
A ball up again. Half forward for Hawthorn. There must be 30 players around that bounce. Knocked down by McCarthy. Williams and Langford. Matthews runs into Langford, actually.
Langford to Matthews.
Oh, I think he might have been lucky.
He topped it too high.
Where did he run into? I thought he hit his own player.
Yeah,
Williams grabbed him too high. Well, it might have been a blessing in disguise. He did run into Langford because that gave Williams a chance to grab him, Pete.
Yes, as it turned out. Well, if he can see the goals, he might be able to kick it. It's so dark here, you need a miner's lamp. Won't quite make the distance, and the difference is 4 points now in favour of Essendon. We're only 2 minutes away from time on. Next goal, I reckon, would win the match. 105 to 101. Watson back on his feet, looks okay. Duckworth to bring the ball back into play. He's got cramp, I think, like Gary Ayres had before. Duckworth not going for the small kick this time, but he's found Roger Merritt okay, marking in front of McCarthy. Essendon just having a little bit more at the moment, a little bit more go. Hawker chips it up to Baker. Baker likewise has gone for a pass. Byrne goes the fist away. Green spoons it out to Weed. They need a goal badly. Hawthorn up to Matthews and Duckworth. Duckworth again going the punch. He's played a ripper game down there. McCarthy, here's Matthews though, the rebound. He's got it onto Loveridge. Loveridge shoots, it's there. Hawthorn are back in front. What a game we've got at the MCG. A ripper final.
Great play by Matthews, Bob.
Yes, I think you really saw Matthews lift on that occasion and show the determination. On replay now, we see Loveridge, after taking it from Matthews, put it through. You have to admire every player out in the ground there today. Some have had a job to do and they've done it superbly, but it's been a wonderful game of football.
Yes, it's a pity there has to be a loser today. They both deserve to win.
15-15, 105 Essendon to Hawthorn. Their score is 15-17, 107. The ball back there towards centre-half forward, centre-half back for Hawthorn, and a good mark. Oh, there'll be a 15-metre penalty here, I think, for sure.
No.
It'll go to Mew. No, he wants to get it, but the umpire, Robertson, won't have a bar of that. Gone out wide. Lester Smith takes the mark. Oh, nearly went off. Now he's off. A long hand pass to DP at a minute ago. It's got a bounce right. He's collared. Down he goes. Well tackled. Holding the ball, the umpire said. That was a good tackle that time by Ezard. A quick pass coming over there to Baker. He's grabbed. What's the result there? No, it'll be a ball up.
Same different.
Same decision.
No different.
Same incident, of course. A similar incident. Oh, that was inconsistency by the umpire. The first time they've done that today.
Exactly the same decision.
Here we go now. 2 points the difference. Breaking through as Williams goes for a hand pass. Grabbed a little high. Pushed on by Langford. A chance now for Judge. He gives a hand pass back to Green. Has hardly been sighted. Another one coming over to Robertson. Hawthorn swing back into attack. A chance for Reid to mark. He's got it. And he's only about 30 metres out. And if he kicks this one, it'll put them in front by 8 points. And it could be the end of the ball game for Essendon. We're at the 28-minute mark. And I reckon it'll go about 31 minutes this quarter.
Be lucky to go that long, I think, Lou.
Won't go 31.
Oh, the game resting on the shoulders of Rodney Eade as he comes in for the kick.
There it is, the siren's gone, it won't matter.
And there's the goal, and Hawthorn have won. They go into the grand final for 1984. The final scores of the MCG. Peter Landy jumping out of his skin. 16-17, 113 to Essendon 15-15, 105.
This has been a Fox Footy presentation for Fox Sports.